Let's start from the beginning. Hillsborough police arrested 2 people Saturday who checked into the extended stay America using fake IDs and driving a stolen car, according to court documents. Those 2 people were later identified as Elliot Carr and Nikola Kostov, who also goes by the name Peaceland Butterfly Paraloo. At least that's what she told law enforcement. But it turns out Peaceland is not her real name at all. Today, Hillsborough police confirmed Nikola was using a stolen identity. This is the real Peaceland. She says she was a victim of identity theft and is now working to get an attorney to sort this all out. She didn't want to go on camera until that happens, but over the phone, Peaceland's boyfriend told me her car was broken into in Tigard in August, and a backpack that had her ID and social security card in it was stolen. The Better Business Bureau says it's one thing to get your license stolen, but your social security card?
It can be a real mess. We hear about it all the time. It's heartbreaking. It's hard to get over, but luckily there are resources out there for people that at least can put you in the right direction.
The real Peaceland did file a report with Tigard police about the theft. But of all things that could happen, she wasn't expecting to see her name show up on TV under Nikola's mugshot. Nikola used Peaceland's name when she appeared in court yesterday. The case is even filed under the wrong name. The Washington County District Attorney's Office told me that will be changed eventually, but for now couldn't comment any further. In the meantime, though, this case is an example of how bad identity theft can be.
That's the toughest to recover, and you have to pretty much monitor that for the rest of your life, which is unfortunate.
If your information is stolen, the BBB says you should immediately alert your bank, the police, credit companies like TransUnion and Equifax, the DMV, and in some cases, the Federal Trade Commission.
In Peaceland's case, her name isn't common enough to be confused with anyone else, so her boyfriend says a ton of people have reached out to them thinking she was the one involved in the crime. She now feels like her reputation is scarred and says it's already having a negative impact on her photography business. Back to you.